Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in today. Welcome to all my new subscribers and those who continue to tune in. Thank you for all of the support. I greatly appreciate it. First of all, I am not taking the blame for all of y'all who saw my recent video on the 10 online fabric shops for wide width fabric that I frequent. If you missed the video, go ahead and check it out, but don't blame me going fabric shopping, and don't blame me today on pattern shopping. And yes, I did go fabric shopping at nick of time, so you will be seeing that coming up in the haul. If you saw my video I just put up, you know that they're having a 35% off site-wide sale to celebrate their anniversary of being in business. So yeah, I did pick up a few things, so I will share that. But today I am going over the new pattern releases. First, what am I wearing? I am wearing my this is a Khaliah Ali pattern for simplicity. And if you all, I will pop up a picture, you'll be able to see it a little bit better, but it's one that it's a top actually that I hacked into a maxi dress, and so I'll pop up a better picture of me in it, but then you'll be able to see it in the video because I showed you and talked about the hack and everything that I did. Oh, and one of the other things I wanted to mention, someone had asked who saw my the recent video. I had showed some fabric, some brocade that I had picked up from Style Makers Fabric during that video, and I showed you the dress that I made. It was the cashmere Upton dress that I extended into a cocktail dress, and someone asked me, did I still have it? And yes, here it is here. And I made this dress before I knew about grading and fit, so it was too big for me at the time, and it is too big for me now. Okay, had to change my camera there, but it is really too big for me now. And so this was a little pricier brocade that I had picked up from Style Makers Fabric. So this is actually one that I am saving this fabric to use for something else. It's a lot of it, as you saw in that picture that I had posted before. It is a lot of fabric, and so I am definitely saving this to recreate something from it. I'll figure out something from it down the road, maybe a jacket of some sort, because it is really nice fabric, beautiful brocade. The earrings I picked up from a local market here in the Houston area. But yeah, so that is what I have on today. Oh, and of course the cami underneath is a Rebecca Page Strappy Cami. You all know I absolutely love these. I could have every color and then some under the rainbow in these, because I just love wearing these for up under stuff like this, that I like a low V but obviously don't want to show everything. So absolutely love. And spoiler alert, I will be doing a sew along on the Rebecca Page Strappy Cami and some other patterns for Rebecca Page, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. I will let you know when those are coming up. And so yeah, let's get into it. So new pattern releases. These are new releases from the month of June and July. Of course, I'm on email list for a lot of pattern companies and different things of that nature, and see what's coming out. I see what's popping up on Instagram. So to be truthful and honest, everything new that comes out I am not interested in. Some things just not anything that is my style, not anything I will particularly wear. So I may be cheating you just a little bit, because I'm not really, when I do these, I'm going to show you ones that I truly am interested in, and it's because either I bought it, I made it, or something to that effect, or I'm waiting to get it at a later date or something like that. So I don't want to show you anything that I don't plan, for the most part, to get myself maybe later down the road if I don't have it right now or something like that. So I'm going to keep these to those that I am truly excited about and excited to share with you all. So yeah, let's get right into it. All right, so let's jump into it. So we are going to start right at the top. So the patterns, obviously the ones that I'm sharing with you are plus size inclusive. Maybe some have extended their size range. I'll let you know who that is. But yeah, these are all that I believe. And there's one, maybe two that, just bear with me when I talk about the sizing. Just bear with me. Again, it's looking at finished garment measurements, but I'll let you know what those are. So let's start with style arc patterns. So you all had told me, oh, you know, when I showed my ready to wear recreation look, that, oh, you're gonna love style arc patterns now that you've made one, bought one, all that. Yes, that I have been keeping my good eye on style arc, seeing what they coming out with. And they came out with a couple that I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, let me share with you what I picked up, or at least what I saw. The Kennedy hooded top. This is for knit. Now, I did not pick this up now because it's the dead of heat. Y'all, it's so hot here in Texas. So I couldn't see me getting it just at the moment. But I'm thinking that this will be a perfect fall, winter, and for me in Texas, by the time we're bundling up, if we bundle up that much at all, it's gonna be around December, January, maybe February. So this is probably one where I'll just keep my eye out if they have a sale. Well, they just had a sale, but I wasn't interested still in getting it at this moment. But they'll have another sale, I'm sure, closer to the holidays, that I'll probably be picking up the Kennedy hooded top. It is a knit top that I think is perfect to chuck on, especially when you're just running out the door, especially here for our winters are not that you know, unbearable. It's nothing like Wisconsin or up north. And so I thought that that would be a really nice pattern to pick. Now, sizing for all of the style arc ones that I'm talking about today, the Kennedy hooded top goes up to a size 30. So what is that? A size 30. The bust goes up to a 58.25 inches. The waist goes up to 50.5 inches, and the hip goes up to 61 inches. So yes, very, very size inclusive. You can grade between sizes. You don't have to worry about physically grading up this pattern. Again, news alert, maybe not. I don't grade up patterns. If it don't come in my size, I'm not grading up a pattern. I will grade between sizes, but I'm not grading up. So so the Kennedy pattern. Another style arc one is the Asha dress. This is a woven, again, same sizing. I'm still close to getting this one. Still close, because I saw this movie. If I can pop up a picture, Nia Long. It was a movie with Nia Long and Michael Epps. I think, was it Michael Epps? It was a Nia Long movie recently that was just released on Netflix, and she had on this beautiful, and I can, if I can post the picture, find the picture and post it, I will. She had on this beautiful green dress that had the shirring in the middle, but it was a V cut, and I just loved the way it flowed and it looked on her. And I saw this dress and I was like, ooh, you know, it made me think of this dress. So I did not get it. It doesn't say I won't, but I really like the look of this dress. I do like this dress. I do. I'm gonna have a look at it. I'm gonna rest on it for a minute though. The next style arc pattern, which I did purchase, is the Ellie designer knit dress. Again, same sizing. You have the 58.25 bust, 50.5 width for the waist, and 61 inches in the hip. When I saw the model, you guys already know, when I did my haul, I already talked about this. The model picture was absolutely gorgeous, and so I had to get it. This dress is absolutely beautiful, and guess what? I will be doing a sew along for this dress. So it will probably be in late September. We shall see. It'll be a while. It'll be a few weeks. So I will be doing a sew along for the Stylark Ellie designer knit dress. I'm very excited about it. It will also determine if I can find the fabric that I want. I don't know if I want a solid color, if I want to do a little bit of color blocking, or we shall see. I don't know yet. I'm still kind of playing around in my head with it, but I think like the drape in the front will be beautiful, a different color on the wrong side of the fabric, and playing with that. But anyway, we shall see, because whatever I decide to do, I want to be able to show it in the sew along. So I'm looking for fabric. We shall see how I go about that. So our next pattern is the Gertie Harlow pajamas. Now these are free. This is a free pattern. Now bear with me with this. This come in two, go up to a D in cup size, and I believe the sizing I wrote down, oh, I might not have my notes. I'll put it on the screen if I don't get this right, but the sizing for the full bust is 50 inches. However, there was 3 or 4 inches of ease in the top as well as the pants, and so the PJ bottoms, and so that's why I went ahead and downloaded, because I was thinking, you know what, this has quite a bit of ease in it where I am sitting with my measurements right now. And you all know I've been losing weight, and I've been losing inches as well. So now I'm at a full bust of 50, and a waist, I'm still sitting at about a 44, 45 waist, and my hip is down to a 52. So yeah, and the tummy area is going down as well. I didn't measure that, or I did measure it, but I don't have it in front of me. So yeah, I thought, so super cute, and it's a free pattern, and so I thought, yeah, I'm gonna give that a try. Now this next one, yes, when I saw it, I was like, what, you doing that, Lisa? Now Lisa Comfort, her So Over It Summer Dreaming ebook. I was like, y'all, I was looking at it a few times, and I was like, no. The only reason I did not get it, I was very close to getting it. However, I already have patterns very, very similar to everything in this ebook. But let me go over the sizes with you. Her new size range, at least for this, I don't know, I'll have to follow. Haven't really been paying attention to the newsletters as much, but she may be in the process of upgrading her blocks and her sizing for her other patterns. But at least I know for the Summer Dreaming book, it goes up to a size 30, and it includes a D cup. And again, just because it's a D cup does not necessarily mean it's going to work for you. For me, I would still have to measure it to make sure that I would fit into it, and still wouldn't have to do a full bust adjustment. However, the good thing is the sizing. So the bust goes up to a 57 inch. The waist goes up to a 50 inch, and the hip goes up to a 60 inch. Now the thing, because it goes up to a D cup, because it goes up to a higher inch in bust, you may just get away with doing some grading and a little bit of tweaking instead of worrying about a full bust adjustment. Maybe. And I only say that because her bust range goes up to a 57 inch in bust. But I think this Summer Dreaming, if you don't have these particular patterns, and plus she's having a 20% off sale right now. I believe at the time of this video, you should be able to see. I'll just leave a link down below. But I know she was running a 20% off sale. And so, yeah, you can get this 20% off. Now, if you're getting a PDF, I believe it comes in obviously a PDF because it's an ebook, right? So then, you know, you can order it through PDF plotting the patterns. Now, for those who don't know, I did do a separate video on how to order your PDF plotting patterns from PDF plotting. So I will link to that video up above so you can go back and watch that if you haven't seen it. Thank you to all of those. I'm glad the video really helped you, for those who have ordered and found that reaching out to them over at PDF plotting, their customer service is really good. So, but I thought the entire collection, the pants, I already have jean jacket, I already have pants pattern, the dress with the ruching, the shirring in the back is very pretty. She does have an option for wider straps, so you don't have to have those spaghetti straps for that. There is an option for wider straps, but again, I have something similar to everything in that book, and so, but it was so tempting. I loved it a lot. I do highly recommend it. Our next pattern is the Gilbert top. And you all know I purchased this. This Gilbert top came out, I believe this one was a July one, but it does come in D cup. And the D cup, the high bust is 54 inches, the full bust is 58 inches, the waist is 48 inches, and the hip is 58 inches. So again, a very nice size range, very size inclusive. You can definitely work with this pattern. Again, great in between sizes, of course, but yes, I did purchase this, so you all know I have this, and I have plans to make it up very soon, so watch this space. Here's another one. I went back and forth, you guys, on this one several times before I hit the purchase button, but I did buy it. It is the Chalk and Notch Marcel dress in tank. It's a tank and dress pattern. So cute. Again, I went back and forth. Now bear with me on the sizing. Now the sizing here, because I have it sitting right here, the high bust is goes up to 49 and a half. It goes up to a size 24. Her high bust is 49 and a half inches. She has cups, so her CD cup goes up to 63 inches. Oh, I'm sorry, that's finished garment measurements. So that's finished garments. Let me go back over to the actual body measurements. But as you can tell, there will be a lot of ease from what I'm explaining. So the high bust for the pattern goes up to a 48-inch high bust. The full bust goes up to a CD cup of 52 inches. And so the wearing ease, so the ease in it, the finished garment measurement for CD bust is 63 inches. So that's a lot of ease. So it's meant to be drapey, as you can tell by the picture. It's meant to be a lot of movement. If you don't need that much, you know, you can go down, maybe grade out in certain areas if you don't need that much room. And then the waist is 43, but the waist in it says the waist for the finished garment is 63. Again, don't be put off by the actual measurement, the garment measurement, because you have a lot of ease. That is 20 inches of ease, but as you can tell, it is starting narrow at the top and going out a line towards the bottom. So you do have quite a bit to work with, so don't be put off by that. Then the hip measurement is 53. And then the hip finished garment measurement is 73, up to the largest size. So again, a lot is meant to be very roomy, but if you're taking up some of that ease with if you measure out to be a little bit larger, don't worry about it. You have quite a bit of room to work with. But I just love the center panel, how that looks, and then you have the different gathered panels on the side. I thought that would be really nice for some color blocking. A couple ready to wears that I've seen, and so yeah, I think it's super cute. And I like that the straps are wide enough that they will cover up your bra straps, so they're not spaghetti straps or anything like that. So yes, definitely like the Marcel dress and tank, and I went ahead and pulled the trigger. I'm gonna make that. And for me, keep in mind, for me, a lot of these different patterns that I've purchased or picked, you will notice that there are certain things that I buy, like this Marcel dress and tank. I'll still be able to wear stuff like that in December, because our winters here it's still relatively beautiful, probably 75, 80 around November, December. So I can still get away with stuff like that. So yeah, you will see me. So don't be surprised if you see me sew it up in like October, November. Like, is winter everywhere else? Not really here. Still feeling pretty good outside. The next pattern I want to talk about is the COSITO Lima dress with the puff sleeve. You all know I love this because I made it and I did a full review on it. I was one of the pattern testers for this dress. I absolutely love this dress. It fits beautiful. This one was one that was outside of my comfort zone because I've never done a puff sleeve ever. And so for me, it looked good on. If I say so myself, it looked good on me. I'll pop up a picture. But beautiful, beautiful dress. This is a black owned pattern company, COSITO Design Studios. And so she also have her patterns that are broken up in different sizing. I fell into the C sizing category. So with C, you have, for body measurement in inches, you have a high bust that goes up to a 47.5. 47.25 inches, and then you have the full bust pattern piece, which is what I use to make my dress. That goes up to a 56.75. The waist then goes up to 46.5, and then the hip goes up to 57.5. So absolutely love this dress. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You already know I said that I will make another one of these in a top, which I am planning on doing that later on this year. However, for those who may be interested, there is a sew along going on over on Instagram. If you go follow Black Makers Matter on Instagram, you will be able to follow along and go subscribe to COSITO, her Instagram page, and you will see the sew along that's taking place on Instagram for this dress. But almost forgot, and there's a 20% off code. So if you missed my 20% off code that was available through my link through the end of July, don't worry. It's another 20% off going on right now. So go over to COSITO and Black Makers Matter. You'll see the code and you'll see information about the sew along. Okay, the last two. Number 9 is Muna and Broad. So a few of you have asked me, have I heard of Muna and Broad? And you know, yes, I have. I have heard about Muna and Broad. And so yeah, they don't have a very wide pattern selection, but they do have quite a few that have come out. And the one that I almost got, I'm thinking I'm still going to get it because I really like it. And I was trying to see how different it was from some of the other patterns I have. But the way it has been styled in different pictures I've seen on Instagram, I'm thinking I may as well just go ahead and get it. But it's the Walkery dress. Very cute, very flowy. So a couple of the stylings that I had saw for the dress, one was wearing it open. So wearing it kind of like a overlay over, and I thought it would be cute over a Rebecca Page Cami with some Calder shorts or pants. I don't know why I didn't just get it. Because now that I'm talking about it and the pictures are popping up in my head, I'm thinking, why didn't you just get it? And yeah, see, so many different styling options. But I wanted to make sure I didn't have anything similar in my stash. And I thought that I did. But I think because the drape of the Walkery is just a little bit different. So you can pretty much talk yourself into buying any pattern. But yeah. Anyway, so I think it's a beautiful dress, but let me share with you the sizing measurements. So her sizing goes up to, is broken up into categories, of course, and so she has the different sizing. So the bust goes up to a 54 inches, the waist goes up to a 50-inch waist, and the hip goes up to a 59. Oh, I take that back. Actually, I'm looking at the wrong thing because I had printed printed the sizing off. I'm sorry, the sizing goes up to a size 8. So the bust goes up to a 64-inch in bust, the waist goes up to a 60-inch, and the hip goes up to a 71.5-inch. So definitely a beautiful size range indeed. Absolutely lovely pattern. And yeah, I'm gonna end up going back and getting that one too. But sorry about that, my camera cut off. But yeah, like I said, I'm only sharing with you patterns that I truly was excited about when I saw them and made me look and think 2, 3, 4 times. But yeah, I'm gonna end up getting that one. And last but not least, the infamous True Bias Oden Cami. This pattern was re-released with extended sizing. So this one was so popular. What was this? Maybe a couple years ago? It seemed like everybody was making the Oden Cami. For one, I thought it was cute for sure, because I do like tops like that. But one, it didn't come in my size, so I wasn't interested in grading up the pattern. Not happening. And then two, I thought the straps were just too skinny. And so two things I'm excited to say. One of my subscribers who didn't want to be mentioned gifted me this pattern, the Oden Cami. So watch this space. I have a fun video coming up on the Oden Cami here soon. But it goes up to a size 30 now, and which I thought was pretty exciting. And I just printed it off here so I can share with you the sizing. So a size 30 for the chest, it goes up to 57.5 inches, the waist 50.5 inches, and the hip 59.5 inches. And it is drafted, this sizing, which is a size 14 through 30. This sizing is drafted, it says, for a D cup, and so, which is really nice. And so yeah, I am excited about this. And again, like I said, watch this space, because I am doing something with the Oden Cami. But anyway, that is it. Those are the 10 pattern releases from June and July that I personally was excited about. So as you can tell, I pretty much purchased all of them except for 2, 3, 4. I didn't 2 of the Starlark, the So Over It, and the Moon and Broad. It's only 4 out of the 10 I don't have. And so but yeah, again, so let me know what you think about this video. If you enjoyed it, if you like this type of video where I'm sharing with you the new pattern releases that I'm excited about, that I plan to purchase. And spoiler alert, Rebecca Page just came out with one for the month of August. This bra, yes, I'm getting that. I am getting that one as well. Anyway, that's spoiler alert. So yes, that is it, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions, please leave them down below and I will get back to you. But stay tuned for Wednesday. I have a ready to wear recreated look to share with you that I'm excited to share with you on Wednesday. So thank you everyone for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. You all have a blessed start to your week, and we will see you on Wednesday. Bye.